Hello friends, welcome to my live stream. Today I am going to explain the action-adventure movie, Transformers Rise of the Beasts, which is released in 2023. Let's start. Once upon a time long ago, we witness a historical moment when a group of malevolent extraterrestrial Transformers arrive on a beautiful planet. By flying through space, these Transformers pose a significant threat, while the virtuous Transformers residing on this picturesque planet protect a vital Transformer key. The leader of the virtuous Transformers, who happens to be a gorilla, is determined to safeguard the Transformer key from falling into the wrong hands. He devises a plan to protect it by leaping from the trees, as those approaching the planet in flying crafts are willing to do anything to obtain this radiant key. Soon, the leader of the good Transformers realizes that the invading enemies pose a grave danger and are likely to overpower them, resulting in the loss of the key. With this realization, he entrusts the shining key to his loyal gorilla companion and instructs all their allies to flee the area. This courageous leader, however, decides to confront the malevolent Transformers alone, fully aware of the risks involved. Now standing alone, the virtuous leader faces the formidable antagonist, Scourge, the leader of the evil Transformers, who possesses immense strength. Scourge offers the gorilla robot a choice: surrender the key to save his own life and the future of their planet. The ensuing battle commences when the gorilla refuses to comply. Unfortunately, when the gorilla attempts to defeat Scourge by flying, Scourge swiftly strikes him with his melting blade, slicing through the gorilla's abdomen before swiftly penetrating his chest. This attack results in the separation of the gorilla's shoulder and hand, leaving him struggling on the ground. Displaying his unwavering strength, Scourge marks the gorilla, claiming that he will never improve, but the gorilla retorts, saying it is too late, because at that very moment, the gorilla robot's team has seen approaching in their spaceship. As the new gorilla leader takes charge and heads towards the spaceship, he is determined to protect the key at any cost, regardless of the challenges ahead. Meanwhile, we witness Scourge bowing before his colossal master, a colossal being that devours entire planets to satisfy its hunger. This master seeks the Transformer key to traverse other galaxies and consume all the planets within them. Under the orders of this powerful master, Scourge had set out to retrieve the key but had failed. Fast forward many years, the story takes us to a time where a young boy named Noah repairs the latest gadgets. Despite his job search, Noah's remarkable skills enable him to fix people's electronics, earning him a significant income. He also takes care of his ailing brother. Driven by his desire to earn money for his brother's treatment, Noah reassures his brother, promising that they will find a solution together, and urging him not to lose hope. On the other hand, we encounter Eleni, a girl with a profound understanding of ancient history. As an archaeologist, she stumbles upon a small ancient eagle statue unlike anything she has ever seen before. Intrigued by the engravings and symbols adorning the statue, she is captivated by its uniqueness and significance. Meanwhile, Noah finds himself at the hospital, desperately seeking funds for his brother's treatment. Despite approaching doctors and pleading for financial assistance, he remains unable to secure the necessary funds. On the same day, he also attends a job interview, but due to unfortunate circumstances he arrives late, resulting in the cancellation of his interview. He also approaches his office boss and pleads for understanding, but the boss dismisses his concerns, stating that he doesn't care, and apologizes for not being able to keep him employed. Noah's younger brother becomes aware that he hasn't secured a job once again. Despite this setback, Noah tries to uphold his brother's spirits, assuring him that everything will eventually work out. Deep down, however, Noah knows that things won't simply resolve themselves. Feeling cornered, Noah turns to a friend who suggests engaging in illegal activities as a last resort. With no other options, Noah reluctantly agrees. His friend tasks him with stealing a car, a task that terrifies and overwhelms Noah, since he has never engaged in such behavior before. Nonetheless, he musters up his courage and attempts to steal a car. Amidst a crowd of people, wearing an earpiece, he maintains contact with his friend, who provides instructions on how to navigate the situation. Locate the car and open it. No one encounters difficulties, as the car seems to have a mind of its own, opening and closing seemingly on its own accord. After several attempts, he successfully gains access to the car and enters it. Meanwhile, Eleanor remains in the lab, consumed by her growing curiosity surrounding the eagle statue. As she scans the statue with lasers, it unexpectedly shatters, revealing the same Transformer key. mentioned earlier in the story, it becomes apparent that the Transformer key was hidden on Earth. The key emits signals that start traveling towards space. A truck quickly arrives upon detecting these signals and morphs into a robot named Optimus Prime. He calls out to all the other Transformers, instructing the Autobots to assemble and gather. Noah, who had come to steal the car, is revealed to be an Autobot as well. Autobots have the ability to transform from cars or trucks into Transformers, and they secretly live among humans, often disguising themselves as vehicles. As Optimus Prime sends the signal, Noah's car begins to move at high speed beyond his control. Noah attempts to regain control but fails. The police start pursuing them as well. While Noah's friend flees the scene, the unique power of the robot car allows it to create multiple duplicates, causing confusion and concern among the police officers as they struggle to determine which car to follow. In the chaos, a police car collides with an object, becoming damaged. They eventually arrive at an old factory, where the car transforms back into its robot form. Fearful, Noah grabs a stick to defend himself against the robot, but the robot assures him that they should become friends, reminiscing about the exhilarating experience they shared while driving at high speeds. Despite the car robot's friendly nature, Noah's face still displays fear and disbelief as he encounters something entirely new to him. In the meantime, all the Autobots arrive at the scene and their leader, Optimus Prime, expresses his anger towards the robot car for bringing a human along. Optimus had instructed them to remain hidden and maintain their secret identity among humans. The robot car explains that Noah was in the car when they received the signal, and he brought him, hastily assuring that Noah is not a threat and a trustworthy individual. The female robot scans Noah and reveals that he is an ex-soldier who is discharged from the army. Optimus Prime emphasizes the importance of retrieving the key at any cost, as it is their only means of returning to their home planet. It's important to note that these Transformers are not the same group we saw at the beginning of the movie. They are a separate group, with their own distinct storyline. Mirage, the robot car, invites Noah to join their team, and offers him a significant sum of money in exchange for his help. Noah, who desperately needs money for his brother's treatment, reluctantly agrees to assist them, even though he initially wanted to stay away from such troubles. Mirage is an advanced robot capable of duplicating itself and transforming into a large truck. The team heads towards a museum where the signals from the Transformer key were detected. Meanwhile, evil aliens arrive on Earth due to the signals emitted by the key, the same aliens we saw at the beginning of the story. Noah disembarks from the robot car and enters the museum, causing Elena to feel frightened. However, he tries to reassure her, but soon after a massive explosion occurs. Upon exiting the museum, they discover the team of evil Transformers waiting for them. The evil Transformers begin firing, while their robotic spiders also attack. Optimus Prime and his team rush to the scene to protect Noah and Elena and retrieve the key safely. A fierce battle erupts between Optimus Prime's team and the evil Transformers. Laser fire fills the air as swords clash, and Transformers take to the skies to evade attacks. Eventually, Scourge, the leader of the evil Transformers, confronts Optimus Prime. Overwhelming Optimus Prime, Scourge taunts him, relishing in the moment when his enemies face defeat, and kicks him aside. Meanwhile, the small spider Transformers target Elena and Noah. In a critical moment, Noah saves Elena's life, and they quickly flee from the museum. A robot opens fire on Elena and Noah, but the female robot intervenes to save their lives. She urges them to find a way to protect the key and preserve their own safety. However, they fail to keep the key secure, and the evil Transformers manage to acquire it. Meanwhile, Scourge continues his assault on Optimus Prime, but another robot, companion of Optimus Prime, swoops in and sacrifices himself to save his leader's life. Hanging in the air, the companion takes his last breath, while Optimus Prime watches in sorrow. Scourge prepares to strike Optimus Prime once again, but before he can do so, a flying eagle robot arrives and creates a powerful explosion. The evil Transformers express excitement about the potential fight, but Scourge dismisses it. Realizing that they have achieved their objective, the police arrive at the scene, prompting the evil Transformers to retreat, as they must conceal their true identities from humans. Optimus Prime retreats to a desolate location, filled with sadness and guilt over his companion sacrifice. He believes that he should have been the one to die, Instead, the ego robot counsels Optimus Prime, encouraging him to continue the fight against their adversaries. This ego robot is actually a member of the same team of good Transformers, introduced at the beginning of the movie. Meanwhile, when Scourge presents the key to his master, the master punishes him and inflicts pain. He reveals that the key Scourge retrieved is only half of the full key. The master cannot utilize the half key and sends Scourge away, ordering him to bring back the complete key. On the other hand, the ego robot explains that they divided the Transformer key into two parts to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. Scourge only obtained one half, while the whereabouts of the other half remain unknown. This means that planet Earth is still safe for now. The master cannot access Earth until he obtains the missing portion of the key. Elena suggests that she might know the location of the other half, as she recognized the symbols on the eagle statue. Elsewhere, she suspects that the other part of the key might be there. The female robot cautions that if Elena discovers the truth, the evil Transformers will likely find out as well. If they haven't already, they decide to journey to that location together to safeguard their world and enable the team, led by Optimus Prime, to return to their home planet. The following day, they gather in an open field, preparing for the long journey ahead. Another robot in Age 1 with the ability to fly arrives in the form of a plane. Everyone, both Transformers and humans, boards the plane, ready to embark on their mission. In the plane, Noah discusses with Elena the importance of destroying the key as soon as they retrieve it. At this point, Noah becomes selfish and insists that they should prioritize saving Earth, even if it means sacrificing Optimus Prime and his companion's ability to save their planet. Elena, however, disagrees, stating that they should consider the well-being of both Earth and the Autobots. Noah remains firm in his decision, emphasizing the urgency of saving their own land. In another scene, Optimus Prime mourns the loss of his fallen companion and realizes that the only way to revive him is to return to their home planet. The group reaches their intended destination, and the robot informs Optimus Prime that their desired location is a temple situated in an underground basement. However, accessing the temple won't be easy due to an ongoing festival in the city, resulting in a large crowd. To navigate through the festival, Elena disguises herself and blends in with the festival goers, while the Autobots transform into cars or trucks and remain close to her. Mirage, the car robot, equips NOAA with a weapon before they set off on their journey. Both teams position themselves accordingly. Meanwhile, the evil Transformers also arrive at the location, and Scourge devises a plan to find the second part of the key before launching an attack. Eleni and Noah discover symbols on the ground that, when activated, reveal a hidden entrance leading underground. As they descend, they find themselves in an ancient temple. They cautiously explore the temple, searching for the Transformer key, but they only find symbols without the second part of the key. Suddenly, the small spider Transformers of the evil Transformers appear, prompting the Autobot companions to defend Elena and Noah. Although their intention was to protect their own teammates, Scourge assumes that they have obtained the second part of the key and advances toward them. The evil robot team trailed behind Optimus Prime and his team, prompting Optimus Prime to transform into his robotic form and engage in combat. Firing his weapon, the female robot in car form joins the fight and provides support with her own firepower. During the battle, one of the evil Transformers is defeated. Ultimately, Optimus Prime and Scourge face each other once again, running towards each other with the intention of only one of them surviving. However, the flying ego robot arrives and unleashes a powerful attack, causing a significant explosion on a nearby bridge. The two battling Transformers pause at their respective positions, but Scourge launches a special weapon that severely injures the flying robot. Optimus Prime, addressing Scourge, vows to defeat him and leaves him with a lasting memory. Meanwhile, Eleni and Noah emerge from another underground path in the temple, leading them into a dense jungle. Suddenly, a gorilla robot appears before them. The same robot entrusted with protecting the key by the dying leader. Mirage intervenes and warns the gorilla robot to stay away from his friends, but a tiger-like robot attacks Mirage and takes control of him. A rhino robot also enters the scene, followed by Optimus Prime, who leaps in with his gun ready, demanding surrender. The gorilla robot and Optimus Prime are poised for a deadly confrontation, ready to engage in combat. However, The ego robot interjects and commands them to stop, revealing that they are all on the same side. The gorilla robot recognizes his ego companion and expresses joy at their reunion. The ego robot explains that Optimus Prime and his team have come with her, making them allies rather than adversaries. Both robot teams now share a common goal: protecting the key. The gorilla robot reveals that he possesses the other part of the key and leads them to a tribe where the key is safeguarded. Optimus Prime suggests using the key to lure Scourge to their location, enabling them to defeat him once and for all. However, the gorilla robot believes that protecting the key takes precedence over eliminating Scourge. The following morning, Elena is awakened by strange sounds outside. When she investigates, she finds the ego robot in immense pain, screaming uncontrollably. It becomes evident that the weapon used by Scourge had placed her under his control. The ego robot is on the verge of attacking Elena when Optimus Prime intervenes and saves her. As Optimus Prime attempts to destroy the controlled ego robot, the gorilla robot stops him, grieving over the fate of his companion. Knowing that the evil Transformer will arrive soon, the gorilla robot entrusts the other part of the key to Noah and instructs him to hide it while they prepare to fight the enemy. Noah, driven by his desire to save Earth, intends to destroy the key from the beginning. However, Optimus Prime intervenes and reveals that he was aware of Noah's intentions, urging him not to extinguish their hope of returning home. If the key is destroyed, they will be unable to go back to their planet. Noah is deeply impacted by Optimus Prime's words, and he refrains from destroying the key. Elena takes hold of the key to protect it, but the ego robot swoops in, grabs Elena and carries her away, taking the key with her. Scourge, upon seeing the gorilla robot, taunts him, mentioning that he had previously killed the gorilla robot's look-alike brother, and now it's his turn. The ego robot engages in a fierce battle with the gorilla robot. Struggling to regain control over herself, memories resurface, and she pleads with her companion to kill her, fearing the damage she may cause. Reluctantly, the gorilla robot, with a heavy heart, ends the life of his former companion to prevent further destruction. Meanwhile, Scourge possesses both parts of the key and intends to combine them, summoning his master to Earth. The good Transformers, including Optimus Prime, devise a plan to send Noah and Elena through a tunnel to retrieve the key while they launch an attack from above. However, Scourge discovers their plan and dispatches his robot army to eliminate them. The good Transformers tap into their full power, transforming into colossal forms with enhanced abilities. They join forces with Optimus Prime to confront the enemy together. As Optimus Prime engages a formidable adversary, the gorilla robot intervenes and kills the enemy with a stone, declaring that the prey belonged to him. Optimus Prime urges him to focus on his own target. Scourge notices that Noah is vulnerable and suspends him in the air, but Mirage, the robot car, arrives and saves him. Marge engages in a solo battle against Scourge, enduring significant injuries. When Scourge attempts to kill Noah, Marge shields him from harm, taking the brunt of the attack to ensure Noah's safety. As the two parts of the key come together, a portal begins to open in the sky, enabling Scourge's master to enter this room. The gorilla robot's team fights valiantly, but they are outnumbered by the evil Transformers, and their comrades sustain injuries. Marge transfers his powers to Noah, and the robotic suit integrates with Noah's form, merging them into a single entity. Now equipped with new abilities, Noah alongside Optimus Prime confronts Scourge, giving him a tough challenge. They fiercely battle against Scourge, putting up a formidable fight. As the two parts of the key align, a tremendous energy blast erupts, emitting rays that pass over the fallen Bumblebee robot. The intense power within the rays resurrects Bumblebee. Much to the joy of Optimus Prime, Bumblebee takes to the skies, eliminating the flying Transformers and saving Optimus Prime from their control. With Bumblebee's arrival, the tide turns, and the good Transformers start defeating the evil Transformers. Meanwhile, Elena works diligently to crack the code that will disable the powers of the keys, preventing the master of Scourge from entering their world. The good Transformers protect Elena while she carries out her task. Eventually, Optimus Prime impales Scourge with his sword, severing his head from his body. However, Elena confesses that she is unable to separate the keys. Optimus Prime concludes that the only solution is to destroy the place. With this revelation, the movie concludes. leaving the audience with a sense of fulfillment and the knowledge that their world is protected by a united and powerful team. Friends, if you are new to this live stream, then please subscribe to my live stream. Follow my live broadcast room and play different movies for you at any time.